coffee a day. He has typified the wish of the players to get Portsmouth through to the end of the season. They've refused to take money that's been officially owed to them, that the club couldn't have paid, really, and it would have spelled the end of Portsmouth. So, in a time where top-level footballers are sometimes reported as greedy, that's certainly not a word you can use about this Portsmouth group. They're greedy for success at Chelsea.
Certainly are.
Abraham's son.
Should be proud of themselves, these players.
Richard Hughes, he might be playing for Portsmouth next season, the longest serving player. Al Ben Haim was with Chelsea for a short while. And there's going to be a massive cheer from the Portsmouth end, and I would hope from the Chelsea end as well. He went for a lot of trophies as manager of Chelsea. He was only there 8 months. He didn't get any of them. But he showed spirit. It's been indomitable with him at Portsmouth. Man of distinction, Abraham Grant.
The Chelsea supporters were giving him a standing ovation as well. These players, another list of players who've won the double. Not too many have done it. It's certainly a very hard thing to win.
What about Anelka and Ashley Cole? 2 doubles.
Ashley Cole back to his best. Anelka went off the scene for a little while, thought off to be lazy, but he's come back to Chelsea after a spell at Bolton, and he's been excellent for them.
Well, for a painful hour or two earlier in the week, John Terry thought he'd been denied this moment, maybe even thought he wouldn't be going to the World Cup with a foot injury. But he's made of stern stuff, and so too is the team that he captains. Poor John Terry. Amazing experience this for the 3rd time in 4 years. This is history in the FA Cup, and particularly for Chelsea. And a penalty-saving goalkeeper, Petr Cech, his 3rd winner's medal as well.
For their managers who've continually played strong teams in the early rounds of the competition. It's how it should be, and Chelsea do it exactly right. They deserve to win this FA Cup. I think the best team in the competition this year.
And they've worked out a way to milk the moment. They complete their first league and FA Cup double. Chelsea! Certainly is the colour, because the Portsmouth fans have stayed bedecked in the club traditional blue. It's a full house virtually for the trophy list, which is very rarely the case.
It's how it should be though. He's certainly been pleased. Abramovich waiting for this moment, the double. Talked at the beginning of the season that this team needed rebuilding, it was too old, it couldn't win the title. Again, they've proved to be winners.
Successful season, and Danny Sturridge's got on the pitch. He played enough times in the league as well to get the Premier League medal. Manja Matic, one of the subs, not used. Jerkov likewise. Joe Cole, I wonder what the future holds for him. Contract negotiations to come. Alva Ferreira behind him. Royal handshake from Prince William to King Carlo.
What an introduction to the Premier League, the FA Cup. this season, Ancelotti.
Ron Goulet there, the chief executive, staring in the moment.
Remember, it hasn't all been plain sailing for Chelsea this season, has it? Only a couple of months ago, things started to go wrong, and they lost at home to Manchester City. One or two of their players in trouble.
Went out of the Champions League, outfought really by Jose Mourinho, who of course remains a legendary figure at the helm. But I think Carlo Ancelotti, in doing something that Mourinho didn't do, winning this double, will have put himself up there alongside Jose, who of course has got a big date coming next Saturday. Head coach of Inter, the Champions League final against Bayern Munich.
Good to see Michael Ballack walking quite well down those stairs. Certainly Germany will need him in their World Cup campaign. He's been excellent in recent weeks, Michael Ballack.
Tonight's going to be a good night. There's the music. What did he say after last Sunday? He said, it's difficult to find my bedroom after some very good wine.
The same can be said about most of the players as well.
2010 winners of the FA Cup, Chelsea. That little side issue, you saw Michael Ballack limping into frame as to whether winning the FA Cup, an injury sustained today, might hamper his World Cup, which is the next date on the horizon for a good number of the players bouncing up and down on the podium. John Terry may not lead his country anymore, but he certainly leads his club. Doesn't look too worried at the moment.
No, I think he's going to be okay. The way he was walking, there was no ice on his ankle. A pair of flip-flops on. He walked down the stairs quite well. He'll be playing in the World Cup.
Well, just sum up the day for us, Stuart.
Well, we all expected Chelsea to romp it, really, but it was great for the game. Portsmouth defended well. They had a bit of luck in the first half. They started to get belief in the second half. What would have happened? Prince Boateng had scored that penalty. Would we have seen John Terry lifting the trophy and winning the double? It was an excellent game, which Chelsea deserved to win in the end.
Well, we'll never know what would have happened if Portsmouth had taken the lead. Gallant Portsmouth, who certainly gave a heroic display here. But in the end, the expected outcome in terms of who won, maybe not the expected margin of victory, very narrow for the Premier League champions against the Premier League's bottom club in the quest for the FA Cup. But Chelsea have done it, they've won it, and they've done the double with Drogba's treble. And the final score, as we say our goodbyes to you from Wembley, of Chelsea 1, Portsmouth 0.